Well, the budget cabin build continues, and I thought that this might make an interesting little story. This clear material used to be 3 cafe blinds that I made to go around a friend's veranda. They stayed up and kept the wind out and kept the rain out for about 3 years, and then he decided to close it all in and make a proper conservatory using glass. So after being paid to make these, they ended up getting given back to me. So I rolled them up and put them away and thought I'll use those for something one day, but I didn't expect that I'd be using them for this. These cafe blind screens are about to become a roof. The material's not designed for roofing, but because it's such a small roof, I've figured that by suspending this material from these 2 bars that I'm putting up now, I'll be able to build myself a nice little clear canopy that will also catch rainwater. So using one of the pockets that was already in the bottom of one of the curtains, I've slipped some 3/4 inch galvanized pipe through, and I'm putting pipe flanges onto both ends, and that way I can attach it very firmly to both buildings. I'm going to be attaching it to one with big wood screws and to the other building with big rivets and glue. Once it's firmly attached, I'm going to roll out the material and pass it over the second one, which actually is off the end of the 2 cabins, and that's going to provide me with a little bit of wind protection as well for the plants that are in the end here. So what I'm going to do now is just chuck it up over this bar, which ain't easy because it's only just long enough to go over the bar. And then I'm going to whip round into the garden and crank it down with 2 lightweight load binders, ratchet load binders that I've attached to the fence down below, and that's going to tension the whole thing up. Once I've done that, I've got some thin plastic coated wire cable which I will zigzag strategically across from building to building, and I'll be able to adjust the sag in that and get just the right amount of sag, hopefully, so that it will belly enough to guide the rainwater into one point, and in that one point I'm going to fit a drain and drain the water down into my water supply. Keep watching, you'll see what I mean. Alrighty, the webbing tie downs are cranked up, the plastic coated wire cable is in place, I've turned on the rain, and I'm now waiting to see if the rain is going to... Yes, it is, look at that. It's running perfectly down the drain hole and down the chain and into my water container. Now the weather is getting worse and the rain's really belting down. We've got a lot of water coming off the roof, and I'm still very happy with the way it goes. It's only a very small roof area, and it's going to fill my water container super fast. Just another example of how you can make something really cool out of nothing much at all. So if you're the kind of person who likes making things, repairing things, finding things in rubbish bins or goats, why not subscribe to the channel?